Well, good morning, people. Just waiting for the blood pressure machine to calculate. And we'll see what I'm starting off with today. I mean, it should be quite low. I did have a bit of a lay-in today. That's why, hence the late video. Here we go. Bloody hell. There you go. I don't know whether you can see that. 188/88 with a heart rate of 98. Bloody hell. Heart rate's very high. Oh well, we'll check that again at the end, if people want to hang around and watch. Right, anyway, well yeah, as predicted today, Cop Out 27 turning into a complete joke, to be honest. With Sunak the Jedi promising to give away billions of our money, you know, as we know, on an agenda that at the moment isn't going to work. I mean, you know, we can't afford it even. I mean, seriously, do you expect us to pay for somebody else to have so-called clean energy when we can't afford it ourselves? You know, he really needs to get a grip of what's really happening in the UK. You know, we need to upgrade the infrastructure, which is a huge amount of money, because the infrastructure just ain't there for what they want to do. But they're expecting us to pay for some of the poorer countries to come up to spec. Well, don't forget, some of these poorer countries, I mean, their idea of connecting to their national grid is throwing some wires over the overhead cables. You know, and this kills people daily in some of these countries, where they're just throwing wires over the high power cables overhead, and then running cables into their homes. And this is assuming that they've got an infrastructure to start with, which many haven't. And most of their power, that if they're lucky enough to have it, as I say, is supplied by ancient coal-fired power stations. And you can guarantee this is going to put our taxes up to pay for this. Yeah, it does look like he's going to take a bigger slice from the energy producers in the windfall tax field. But I think he'll raise the energy cap again from the suppliers, which means they'll expect us to pay more. I mean, this guy's making so many U-turns. He's got to be getting dizzy by now. I mean, the biggest facets that he's got as a hurdle at the moment is the borders. You know, where everything we've been saying and warning about is now being put everywhere by mainstream media. You know, it's even getting to those that chose to be deaf, dumb and blind, or just slept through everything, are seeing it. They can't avoid it. But apparently, at Cop Out 27, he's had a bit of a meeting with little dictator Macron, you know, the French one with no friends, as he says, and has said, we're working on a deal. Now, this has only come out from the secretary of the DWP. Why she has to be the one that says it, I don't know, but she said the deal is about not stopping them, but limiting how many come over. So there's nothing in that deal, if she's right, about stopping them coming. It's only about limiting the numbers. But there you go, you know, I mean, he's seen his two predecessors try and work these deals out, and it's cost us millions and millions of pounds, and they were totally robbed of their money, or our money, I should say. This is just recent history repeating itself again and again. And at the end of the day, they'll keep going, and the problems we're having now, we'll keep having. I wonder if this is going to make a difference to my blood pressure. I am quite relaxed, but, you know, and this is all costing their own party big time, because they've got members leaving by the thousands. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, don't forget today, if you're entitled to it, the 300 odd payment, crisis payment, whatever it is due out today, so check your bank accounts for that. I mean, it's not a lot, but there's a lot of people out there that absolutely need that money, but that goes out today. But before I go, let's now think of this. How do you think the police would react to one of us if we sent a text saying, go slit your throat and jump out the window? I mean, we know there's nothing more than they love than kicking down someone's front door, coming in mob-handed at 3 o'clock in the bloody morning with tasers drawn, shouting and yelling, slap you in cuffs, all for a hurty word, or at worst, hateful words. Well, apparently, unless you're Gavin Williamson MP, and that's where the protection starts, in those two letters, MP, that he can just get away with it with nothing other than a bit of bad press. Unbelievable. Alright, and guys, I'll leave it there. I'll set this thing off again and see what we end up with. Oh, I may do a live on Thursday afternoon. Depends how I feel, what I've got on, and we'll see where that goes. Just, you know, yeah, last time, let's have a quick one, and it went on for 2 hours, I think it was. Now this should be really lower than the first one. It's taking its time this time. Oh, it's not low. Oh, there we go. 183 over 83 with a heart rate of 80. So yeah, it's gone down a little bit. Strange. Okay guys, I'll leave it there for today. Thank you for your support as always. My respects to each and every one of you for that support. And until the next one, stay safe, stay strong. Keep an eye on what's happening behind the COP27 stories. Take care, guys.